Hey guys, welcome to Edge Martial Arts. My name is Master Thorn and I am here talking to you today about sparring gear. So in the past what we've always had students when they reach a certain level have to have different levels of gear to use in class for different kinds of purposes that we do. So we're just kind of updating you and reminding you that we do have a gear sale. It was going to go up to Black Friday, but we're going to extend it now until December 3rd. So that sale price will end on December 3rd. That's also the day of our upcoming black belt exam. So if you have nothing going on that day, come down to the school at 2 o'clock. We have that black belt exam. But something that we're going to do is make sure that we start to enforce people are in the right gear so they have it. Makes it easier for us to do the classes we want to do, hit the proper pads, partner up and do safety drills. So what we're looking for is if you are a dragon, okay, we're looking for you to have your hand pads. Just your hand pads. You have your uniform, your belt, everything like normal. Make sure that you get your hand pads. That way we have them in class and we can start to hit more of the pads with them. We can do partner drills, just add a level of safety to what we're doing without having to worry about knuckles hitting partners and so on. If you are in our 7 and up program, if you're taking those classes, we want you to have your hand pads, your foot pads, your mouth guard, and guys, you should have a cup. And then you have your uniform, your belt, and stuff you're used to always having. When you get to our perp belts or our intermediate belts, perp belt and above, by that point you have to have full sparring gear. Now, if you were any level and you wanted to start sparring where you get to put on the full pads and learn all about the distancing, timing, and the striking aspect of having someone not cooperatively sparring with you, then you could get the full sparring gear. You don't have to wait till perp belt. But at perp belt, in order to attend classes, you must have at least a full set of sparring gear so you can do the full sparring. When you get to red and above, that's when we start looking at getting a little bit heavier of the gear. So like our PKG gloves or a few other brands we can get in that have a little bit more semi-contact kind of feel to them. They're a little bit safer, keeps the fingers in a little bit less kind of dangerous stuff going on to partners. So if you are not in those pads yet, make sure that you take advantage of the sale we have going until December 3rd. Even if you're watching this video and you're an inactive client, you know you're coming back in the next month or so, I would say stop down and take advantage of that thing. What we'll be looking at is starting January 1st, if you don't have the proper pads, we're not going to let you into class. So make sure that you get those pads and you have them. Generally speaking, what we do is we wait until at least your 4th class to say that you're going to have them. So if you're doing one of our trial programs and you haven't taken your first 4 classes yet, you're still deciding if you want to do this, we can understand if you don't have the pads at that point. But once you get past that point, make sure you have your safety gear and then bring it with you every single class, whether you're doing striking, sparring, stand-up, grappling, workout, have your pads with you so we can do the appropriate drills and drills the safest way possible. So again, our dragons just need to get them into hand pads, and then our 7-year-old program need to make sure that they have their mouth guard, their hand pads or foot pads. Guys should have cups because they have to start getting used to wearing those, and then that kind of helps on like grappling days, they don't get kicked low. And then anyone who's in a purple and above program needs to get into the full sparring gear. That would be your shin, your elbow, your chest guard, your headgear, your rib guard, your cage. Remember, we always have that in stock here. If we don't have it, it's usually about 2 weeks out from being here. That way you know you have the proper size, you know we're going to accept it. Sometimes people randomly go to other places and just find gear. If it has any other martial arts school's logo on it, we won't allow it into our facility. We're not going to train and support other people that way. Other people in those schools are welcome once in a while to come down and visit us, and we have nothing against them, but we're not going to wear their gear. The other thing is if you find random things, Goodwill or wherever, it might not be in the number one, the condition that we accept, so you won't be able to use it, or it just might not be the level of protection we're looking for, so you won't be able to use it. So the best thing is always just wait till we have sales, if it's time appropriate to do so, and then stock up in your gear at that time. So again, our gear sale goes till December 3rd. If you're not in the right gear, make sure you do that. Starting January 1st, if you for some reason don't have the right gear, we're not going to bring you into the classroom. All right, thanks a lot. Master Thorn out.